A select group of UK World War II veterans have been awarded by Prime Minister David Cameron for their service during the Arctic convoys. The convoys have brought supplies to the Soviet Union in the fight against Nazi Germany. Last year, London was criticised for rejecting Moscow's offer to grant the British veterans a special award. And as Polly Boyker reports, their feelings of gratitude are tinged with sadness and anger.
250,000 men took part in the Arctic convoys over 70 years ago. Sadly, today, just a handful of those brave men still survive. After decades of campaigning, the UK's Arctic convoy veterans are at Downing Street to pick up their newly minted medals.
It's a long time, but it's all been worth it. It's been a long wait, but it's been a wonderful day.
Long time coming, but glad it's arrived. One little bit of sadness. There's all my shipmates that's crossed the bar, unfortunately not be here today.
During the war, 92-year-old Vic Bashford served in the Royal Air Force as an electrical engineer. He was part of a secret operation that travelled on board the first Arctic convoy to Russia back in 1941.
Stalin was urging Mr. Churchill to start a second front, to go back into France, to relieve the pressure on the Russians. Mr. Churchill said, "We will send you some aeroplanes, and we'll send you the men to fly them, and we'll send you the men to maintain them, and they will teach you, and we will send you some more airplanes." So that's how we came to be in Russia.
During World War II, British ships transported around 4 million tons of supplies, food and munitions for the Soviet Union. More than 3,000 sailors didn't survive the journey, where sub-zero temperatures and German air raids were a fact of life.
Ice formed on the rigging, on the rails, on the deck, and you've got this crash of sea, and that froze. And of course you've got that day after day after day. Yes, it can be a bit frightening, yeah.
Last year, the British government came under fire for blocking veterans from receiving a special commemorative award from the Russian government. The Ushakov Medal was to be awarded as a symbol of gratitude for all that British veterans did to help the Soviet Union during the darkest days of the war.
And we met them and we went to Monsigorsk.
Yet despite the opposition of MPs, the Foreign Office blocked the move, saying the fight against Nazi Germany happened too long ago for the men to be recognised, effectively leaving some veterans to die without recognition for their service and the thanks they deserved.
I think it's disgraceful, absolutely disgraceful, that we were not, the Canadians and the Australians and others that were in, the Americans, they've been awarded it and they've accepted it. Why not us? It was not only insulting to the Russians, it was insulting to us. So this Arctic Star is a little bit of a softener, isn't it? Yeah, I'll wear it, but not with the pride that I would had I had the Russian award.
For those who braved the Arctic waters and served their country all those years ago, it's a day of celebration. Shaking hands with the Prime Minister, followed by a reception on the HMS Belfast with their Arctic stars in tow. But for many, it's a celebration that's left a bitter aftertaste for the honour that's come too late for those who could still wear it. Polly Boyko, RT, London.